Today, I think we could either use this brand new one, or we could use this hardcore braided one. I think I'm going to save this braided one for another one. It's hard to even find these braided ones nowadays. If this is long enough, I'll use this new one. Let's see how long this is. This might not be long enough. Let's see. Okay, that's hanging out in there. This is going to here. Plenty of room there. And it goes back to there. And then it goes, oh yeah, I forgot. It's kind of a smaller frame. Yeah, we got room. There's plenty of room. We'll use the new one. Yeah. All right. This doesn't want to come out of here now. Well, it's in there, and that's good. We'll just leave it right there. You don't want to come out? Then stay in. Good. Yeah, the cable didn't want to come back out, so he can stay right there. He or she can stay right there. It identifies as a cable that's staying in. All right, so let's get our gray stuff here. See what we got. We got plenty of gray housing. And this doesn't really matter because it goes in these ferrules. It definitely fits in these, no problem. You know, so you don't have to worry about like the gears I was having a problem with. This can just be normal cable. And this isn't lined, it's super cheap. Oh well, that's life. Okay, so let's cut it off. And let's see what's going on here. From here to there. From here to there. That makes the other one look even. I'd say probably right there. Let's cut it a little longer, just in case. Okay. All right, we got that piece cut. Now this is important. Make sure these are opened up with a little ice pick or something. See that little, there's a little sharp edge on that. You don't want that. This one's good though, that's open. All right. Gotta find something to poke this with. Give me a second. Well, I got a scribe. Not really the tool for it, but I will scribe it open. Okay, so that's got a sharp edge. We're going to reach in there and kind of just pop it open a little bit. There, that's not bad. You can feel it scratching on the cable sometimes if you don't do that. And that's premature cable wear. All right, so let's grease this area up. Good. That's good. And let's put it in. Okay. All right, now that we've got gobs of grease everywhere, Great. Yeah, working on old bikes, you're gonna get greasy. That's just the way it is. Okay, so where's that little cable thing we were talking about? It's right here. I'll put it on. Zippity doo dah. So now it's on there. And it goes into this little frame holder. Look at the wear here. Look at the cable wear against the frame. Look at how long somebody rode this bike. You know, this just happens, you know. So now's a great time to see if we have this nice and even looking. So if you're into things that are concentric, you want to make sure when you're riding straight down the road that this cable kind of looks like the other cable, the front cable. And I mean, I could live with that. I could take about an inch off. But when it's all stiffened up and everything, it'll probably suck in a little bit that way, like that. It's a bit long. I think I'm going to take an inch off. Yeah, it should be. I mean, that's about an inch taken off. And that would be just about right. Yeah, see, so I got that cable housing an inch long. Does it really matter? It does to me, unfortunately. All right, let's take an inch off of this. Oh dear. Really? Seriously? We're going to take an inch off of that. Apparently we are. All right, so we'll take an inch off. And a pretty good cut. I'm going to put our little awl in there. Bend that little sharp part out. It's pretty good. Okay. We're getting it. Oh, now it comes out. After all that. Come on, little cable. You've been in there for like 20 minutes. Man, what is going on here? Murphy's Law. Okay. So back around and through. And we'll put our ferrule on, courtesy of Fred. Thank you, Fred. I don't think he's really into 10 speeds. Okay, we got that. Okay, so let's double check. Do we look even? Yes, that's what I was going for. Once this is pressurized, this should suck up a little bit. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. I think that's fine. All right, let's put the other ferrule on. And then we'll pull it tight and run it through the adjuster and run it through the crimp. Okay. Oh, we gotta put the housing on too. Okay. Okay, here's a piece of housing. It's way long, but that's okay. That's a pretty good cut. Just making sure that's not sharp in there. Put this in here with no cable, just to see what's going on. And the bike stand clamp is in the way. Great. Oh, dude, come on now. There we go. All right. Good. All right, so now we got that in. We're going to see where this is going to be if the brake is closed. So let's get our brake tool. In fact, we'll probably just leave the brake tool on there. Okay. So now we've got the brake closed. We know that most of the time the cable needs to be at least to there. This flexes a little bit. So the brake is closed. So we're kind of measuring. We're measuring where to trim this. And a little bit of springing out is okay, but not a lot. The brake's closed right now, so that means we should cut it right about there. Okay. I felt it catching on there a little bit. You can always feel it. All right, so this goes on. Ferrule goes on, then the housing. And hopefully it won't be catching on stuff. It feels pretty good, I guess. It's still kind of catchy. We're gonna have to make sure this end. Oh, it's sharp right here still. Man. I'm trying to get this little sharp edge there. I might have to retrim it. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. No, that went way across the shell. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's better. I could feel that that sharp edge, you know. All right, so let's pop this in here, and then we'll pinch it down. There we go. So an 8mm, we'll tighten that up, we'll call it a day. Oh, let's pull it with a pair of needle nose too. Okay, so we're pulling this, we're making sure that that's all hunky-dory there. You know, that's moving. This ferrule is in right here. That ferrule's in there. That ferrule's in there. And the housing is inside of this adjuster barrel. Then we're going to pull this. And this brake tool is already compressing that. That's good. Okay. Take your tool off. Remember to take your tool off. Okay, that about wraps it up for today. Snip this off. Put a little protector on there later. But yeah, we now have back brakes. We have a crank installed. Thank you, Fred, for all your parts. Thank you, the gentleman that sent that from Puerto Rico. You're doing well. And That gear is straight. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that gear. Yep. Okay, back brakes do work. Let's give it a spin and see how they work. Not the greatest back wheel, but we have brakes, and they are 2.4s. Yeah, we got to wipe a little extra grease off. Look at the cable wear there. Man, that always cracks me up. Somebody rode the bike that long that the cable moved it, you know, from you moving this. And these look pretty even. We did well. Looks okay. I don't have the safety levers. I don't think they make them that big, so I might change these barrels out to a smaller one that doesn't have that big bulky thing on there. And we have to figure out these fasteners. These are all Japanese car fasteners, but I knew that going in. We got to find the right fasteners, the right spacers. Oh, there is 5. Oh, good. I think these spacers are correct. They go there. And it goes on the rim. It goes on the small ring, and then this goes, I think this goes directly to it. And the spacers actually go underneath on that side. But this is a nice Nervar, made in France chain ring in decent shape. That should shine up really nice. Okay, hey, if you guys aren't subscribed, you should. I was just checking the analytics, and you know, 86% of the people are just tuning in and not subscribing. How can the channel grow unless I give you this lecture? Hey, as always, straight ahead. Don't feed the negative. Everything's going to be okay, folks. Just keep working on your old bikes. This one's coming along. Look, we got cranks. Look at that. We got brakes. I got a freewheel coming. I already have the chain. Man, next video, we could be riding this around in the living room. Have a good day, folks.